I'm the one who was pushing the button. I'm here alone in the attic. What can one do alone in the attic? It's the end of night one of Improv Fest here, New York City Improv Fest, the 6th annual here at the People's Improv Theater. We have a very, Jonathan is bringing an interview in for me. We have seen a full night of house teams. These are the teams that are here, residents at the pit. Oh, we have a guest joining us. Hello, come on in here. I'll slide down, have a seat right here.
What's up, man?
Well, how's it going?
Good to see you.
So, we're here. As I was saying, it's the first night of Improv Fest here at the People's Improv Theater, and I am here with, sorry, remind me. What's my name?
Your name again?
I'm Brett.
Brett, I'm Andy Hilbrands.
Andy Hilbrands. From Minnesota, if I'm correct.
Yes.
From
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. I've never been to Minnesota.
You should check it out.
It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful.
So you should be there sometime.
I've seen pictures of it in the winter. It looks
Yes,
beautiful.
it is.
I've seen pictures during the summer. It looks beautiful. Spring and fall.
Beautiful.
Also beautiful. So what are you doing here in New York?
I moved here in August.
So you are new to the city.
Yes, I'm new to the city.
But not new to improv.
No, I've been doing improv since I was a kid.
So you've been doing improv. What is the Minnesota improv scene
I grew up in Iowa, so
you grew up in Iowa, so you started in Iowa.
South of it.
But you're a Midwest guy. I went to college in the Midwest, so I know
where'd you go?
Wash U in St. Louis. But that's neither here nor there. I'm born and raised in New York, but I went to the Midwest a little bit for college.
Good experience.
Yeah, I wanted to be around nice people.
I mean, that's a misnomer.
Misnomer, really, there is.
Well, when I moved here, I assumed everybody would be really
Yeah, no, that's a fair assumption.
because that's what the media tells you, but I found out that most people that are assholes who move here are just assholes because they just moved here.
Yeah.
They're still dealing
Still
with
dealing.
that.
I mean, I try when I see people on the street who are like kind of looking around, hey, new directions, and I try to be helpful. I try to give
I
that.
got Google Maps.
So you've been improvising for a long time?
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah, about 16 years.
16 years. So what's the difference in the scene? Like, what is it coming to New York and doing improv as opposed to being out in the Midwest?
There's improv as a career.
Yeah.
Is much more out here.
Mhm.
Where in the Midwest, most people do it just kind of out of a sort of a passion or
Yeah.
a hobby or something. You know.
Well, you seem like a serious guy. You're like,
Sure.
Most improvisers kind of have like a serious vibe to them as well. Yeah.
I love it. I have trusted the art form since I was first introduced to it,
Mhm.
and it has provided me with every opportunity in my life.
Well,
so.
that's the thing that like I feel this as an improviser as well, and a lot of improvisers I talk to, it's just like in their everyday life, it's just like
Sure.
improv really
Absolutely.
seems to play a big role in there.
Yeah, there's a reverence to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it's, I've been fortunate enough to teach for a while and stuff, not here at the pit, but just in my past, and just watching how people take onto it and stuff kind of brings you back to when you first learned it.
Is that because that first getting up on stage
Right.
and doing improv is like a feeling. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's like when you don't recognize it until it's like, oh, I remember being in a sandbox.
Exactly. It's like,
you can build
this
whatever
is
the
like
fuck
the
you
gym
want.
bus. This is
man.
exactly. Yeah.
And I think that's beautiful. And when you see that light go off in people's eyes, there's nothing better.
So you've been here only since August. Which
Yeah,
I
about
find hard to believe because
6 months.
you are kind of. I've seen you around the pit a lot. You were like
Sure.
in it. You're fully in the community
Yeah.
here. It's like.
Yeah. I love the art form, and I just want to be around it, and I like the vibe of this community.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great. Then, were you doing shows tonight?
I am on the house team that performs Wednesday nights at 10.
Do a plug for them. Look at the camera and do a plug for that.
Look at the camera. I am on a house team called Peaches Galore. We
Peaches
perform
Galore.
10 o'clock on Wednesday nights. It's super free, which means that costs you nothing. And then the Improv Fest, my duo partner from Minneapolis is actually in town and visiting. So we'll be performing 7 o'clock Saturday at the Striker.
I will make sure to see that show.
Please do.
7 o'clock at the Striker.
Yeah, we do a form called cross weaving, which
What's
is
that?
also
I've never heard of that.
because I made it up.
Oh.
I was coaching this group, and I kind of came up with this exercise, and I realized I loved it as a form. So him and I, his name is MJ, we do a split scene where one person will be in one and one in the other, and then we communicate through phone calls. That usually it's a long form narrative.
Yeah.
So we'll have a sort of a problem. they'll call, and then people have to call other people, so we switch characters, and then we can cross into each other's scenes like we're in their world.
Yeah.
So this phone call will still continue, but then I'll be playing the person in his.
And he's coming from all the way from Minnesota.
He's here now. He's downstairs.
He's downstairs.
Yeah, he just landed.
Do you want me to go grab
Go
him?
grab him.
Just real quick.
Go grab him.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Tuprov for a little bit because
you saw what he just.
One of those two guys, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
yeah,
ask for MJ.
what's the name we're looking for?
MJ.
MJ. So Tuprov, that's like a whole nother animal because it's just you
Can we swear?
and another person.
Can we swear? I fucking love Tuprov. I love it.
Anytime
so
I
much.
see Tuprov, it's just like it seems alien to me because it's just so much.
I a lot of that, since I've been doing improv as much, I've always surrounded myself with it. So naturally, the friends that I have are also improvisers. So
As it usually happens.
as it starts to happen, absolutely. So you know, just having somebody that you have a personal connection with and sort of a similar path.
A lot to draw on, sort of.
So yeah,
they can recognize in your face sort of what is going through your head.
So if you're fortunate enough to have somebody where you can also do an improv with,
I mean, that's like that's the best friend you can ask for.
Yeah.
I mean, what I think I love about Tuprov when I see it is I feel like Tuprov is able to get more to like hard-hitting themes and sort of more like you're able to really hit down on whatever you're trying to go for that night because. You know, with a team, it can get kind of diluted. Exactly. Yeah, there's just
two cooks.
Exactly.
You know, and that's why it's solo improv shows are absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because then it's just a single cook in it.
This
is MJ.
Come on in. We're scooting down.
Scooting
It's
down.
like the Tonight Show.
That's a go. Oh my God, it's like when Kramer got the
from the Merv Griffin.
Merv, thank you.
I can actually, I'll tell the story now if you guys don't mind.
Absolutely.
When I incepted the idea for this, this is a Facebook Live, formerly YouTube Live talk show. Me and my friends were watching that very episode of Seinfeld, and I said, live streaming, we could just do this now.
That is one of my favorites.
So, MJ, you came all the way from Minnesota for Improv Fest.
Yes. Today.
Today, you got into, how was the flight?
Honestly, just great.
Just great? I've never heard a flight described that way.
It really was. Well, there were reasons I took the
One, how often do you fly?
Pretty often. Like a couple months.
Okay.
That's pretty often.
Lately, though. Like in the last 2 years, I've flown like every 3 or 4 months, and sometimes it's just terrifying, or I'm hungover, or it's great.
We can
the
swear,
right.
by the way.
What made today's flight so great?
Well, if I can swear, then I'm probably assuming I can say an edible.
Oh, fantastic!
I ate something delicious.
It's not a swear word.
No,
And,
you have to really time that out well, though, because I tried to do it once, and I took it, and it hit me before I made it through security, and I am already kind of tense around security.
Same here,
I'm looking for a little bit of a fight, maybe.
Yeah. You gotta walk through. You get the as you enter the airport. Pop it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the move.
Or check the line out.
And don't chomp too hard, too fast, depending on the consistency of what you're eating.
That's true.
Lake Stream.
We're talking
We
about
love
burritos.
How did you guys
Burritos.
meet? How did you guys get into doing Tuprov together?
We were in the same community, and then I was working for Comedy Sports Twin Cities, and then he got cast, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
We
We
had
had
just
more intimate there.
Yeah, we just had like a month overlap, and then I went to work for another theater called the Brave New Workshop, which is a satirical.
Shout out to Brave New Workshop.
Shout out to Brave New Workshop. Is a political satire, like a sketch theater that also does improv. Awesome, super awesome. So then we had a little distance, and then I stopped there for a while, and we just reconnected and found.
It was just an idea, really. Just like you have probably done like over like 3 or 4 years, maybe 6 shows together, not like full run shows. Like
That's just like 6 individual
nights.
shows.
Like in a pool of a cast, but not everybody's in it.
Right.
We would match up.
It would just be, I don't know, there was that connectivity. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a certain je ne sais quoi.
Yes.
I mean, I'm from Iowa. He's from Wisconsin, so that's
Pretty much it.
that's the Starsky and Hutch of Midwestern.
I prefer
Over
to
my
say,
head as a New Yorker.
well, fair enough. I would prefer to say that we are the run the jewels of improv.
That is a large statement. Yeah, that's like a let me put my dick on the table.
That's topical, and I'm in New York.
Topical.
Yeah, well, I'm picking up
Which
the
one's
game.
Killer Mike?
Yeah, who's Killer
If
Mike
you
here?
haven't figured that out, then this interview is over.
Yeah.
Well, before things get a little too crazy here, we're wrap up. You guys are playing together? The improv
Yeah, we're
fest?
doing our forms 7 o'clock Saturday, Striker Theater, the Pit.
That's right here. If you've been missing any of our shows, that's 24th between Lex and Park. If you're here in New York, if not, maybe we'll catch up with you guys post show on Saturday.
Hell yeah,
Awesome.
that'd be great.
Well, thanks for being here,
Yeah,
guys.
hey, man, we appreciate it.
Yeah, and this has been the Wednesday night edition of the Late Stream Live from Improv Fest in New York City at the People's Improv Theater. We will be back tomorrow, Thursday at 9 p.m. right here in the attic. We'll see you then. Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.
Thanks, guys.